Hey, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 26th of March, 2022. This is just my weekly analysis video where I go over all of the pairs I'm trading on the daily time frame. That's Forex pairs using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So I'm on the Gold Coast still in Australia. So this will probably be my last video from Australia as heading to Cambodia on Thursday. The brain's a little bit dusty, so forgive me if I make a couple of mistakes here. Drinking some homemade tequila last night, and I think it's killed a few brain cells. But anyway, let's go. First up, what we normally do is we'll have a look at the news, the week ahead. So where are we? Don't even know what date we're on. Here we go. Sunday, we got some daylight saving shifts in Europe. So Switzerland, Europe, and Great Britain. I always thought Switzerland was a part of Europe, but anyway, it must be different. So just be aware of that. News ahead on the week, not much. Talking head on Monday out of the UK. That's here. This is a Forex factory free economic calendar, which is all set up on my local time, which is Queensland, Australia. It's not really much at all during the week. GDP out of Canada on Thursday. Core PCE price index out of the US on Thursday. Friday, 1st of April, first Friday of the month, non-farm payrolls or the employment numbers out of the US. That's a biggie. That's probably the only big sort of news for the week. So just be careful of that. Remember, this is all scheduled news. So unscheduled news like the Russia-Ukraine conflict, stuff like that can affect the markets. So just be careful. So that's it for the news. Now, if you've never seen my videos or haven't followed my charts before, this Word document sort of details the indicators and all the different colors, etc. on the charts. I will explain as I go through, but this just gives you a bit of an idea what's happening. So you can either pause the video and read this or take a screenshot and read it. Basically, three moving averages, the QMP filter, which is the red and green dots on the chart, the price chart. Red lines are normally represent bearish, green lines bullish, blue lines are something that interests me, something that's got my attention like resistance or support levels, etc. Grey vertical lines, warning. Sell trades are normally in red, buy trades are in blue, stop losses red dotted lines, big numbers. You'll see that on a few of the pairs, be the green dashed lines. I'll explain what they are when I see them. The the MACD Platinum, which is just a zero lag MACD is indicated down the bottom. So it oscillates around a zero level. Generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. But we'll go all through all that on the charts. So let's get on to the charts. All right, this is TradingView. I use all my analysis, do all my analysis on TradingView. This is my watch list on the right. You can see it's got there's three down the bottom. Well, you probably can't see, but Bitcoin's below the US 500, US dollar. I just keep them on to have a look. If there's no highlight, means there's no trade on. If there's a highlight in light blue, means I've got a trade on. It's been modified. Dark blue, no modification. In orange, something I'm going to talk about today in the video. There are some new trade signals today. So let's go to the first one. We'll go in alphabetical order. And as usual with the videos, if you do like the video, please hit the like button or subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, all these trade calls I take are called at the time, on the day. So there's no after the fact sort of stuff. It's all called. You see the good, the bad, and the very ugly at times. And I take a screenshot of all those trade setups and post them in a shared folder, so everyone's got access to them. These are all posted in the few of the social media platforms related to JAGfx, which include Facebook group, Telegram channels, and Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. So anyone's more than welcome to join any of those groups. There should be links to them in the description of the video below. So let's start. Nothing on the Aussie Swiss, so let's not even bother with that one. Aussie Japanese yen in a buy back here, which is 1st of Feb. You'll see on my charts, you'll see notes. Any notes on the right normally refer to the most recent trade. So you'll see the pair, the date, and what the signal was, and my thoughts on the setup and why I took it, etc. The stop loss is down here now. Let's move that up a little bit, eh? We'll just bring that up because I normally keep my stops sort of between the 50 and the 100 moving averages. This is a good little trade here. What's that? In at 81, 337, and what are we at the moment? 91, so 1,000 pips there roughly. That's been a good trade. Aussie, New Zealand. Let's have a look here. All right, this should be modified. It has been modified, so we'll just change the colour there. Righto. All right, we're in 2 buys. First buy back here. That's for the 31st of Jan. You can read the notes for that one. And this second buy here, 18th of March, new buy. So you can read the notes for that there. MACD Platinum's below the 0 level. This was the previous one here. And I did take another buy in here, this one here, and that's the notes there. I think that's the 2nd of March, roughly. And it was stopped out for a loss. I don't know. Yeah, I think I got stopped out in that spike there. Yeah. So that was stopped out. No dramas. But we're in 2 other buys here and doing well. We've just broke this previous high here. And so I've just moved. You would have closed half and moved. I've moved the stop right up for both buys just below this low one here. So you can see the stop loss is just below the entry there. So I'm trying to put myself in a no-lose type position. That's Aussie, New Zealand. It's one I'm removing from my watch list once it's done. Yeah, I'm removing this. I don't like the pair. Right, Euro Swiss highlighted in orange means I'm going to talk about it. And the reason I'm going to talk about it is a sell signal on Monday. Now, the good thing about TradingView is it's one of the little idiosyncrasies of TradingView. It shows you what's happening for Monday morning. MT4, MT5 don't do this. If this same dot was to appear on MT4, MT5, it will appear as soon as the market opens on Monday morning. With TradingView, it appears as soon as the market closes on Friday. So it's good. Gives you a heads up what's happening on Monday. So we're in a buy. We're still in the sell here. Let's move that stop down on that sell. So that's from the 14th of Feb. So we've already taken half off that. We'll lock in a little bit of profit. We'll just bring the stop down a bit, just a little bit, just above the 50 moving average. So we're locking in a bit of profit there. The buy, I've already closed half. You can see it here, the 17th of March. I called it in the group. Closed half of buy and stop moved up. So the stop's there. Now, that's the 17th, so that was in here. So that's where the profit there. So even if we get stopped out, we can't lose on that buy at all. But what I'll do on Monday, I'll take a new sell here. It's not a bad, the trend's down. Have a look at the moving averages. Now, you don't have to take this trade because we're already in a sell, but it's a valid signal. You can't lose on the previous one, so you're not going to use up any margin or anything like that, or any extra margin because we're profit there. So we can close the buy and take the sell. So that's what I'm doing. I'm closing the buy. If I don't get stopped out on Monday, I'll just close that buy where it is. It'll be a small loss on the second half, but made a profit in the first half. Overall profitable on the buy. Take a new sell on Monday on the Euro Swiss. MACD Platinum's above the 0 level. It's with the trend. Prices come back to the moving averages. Now, ideally, we want to see it break this previous low here to show the trend's resuming. So it's not too bad. There's no supporting divergence. It's a high, low on the highs there. So new sell, Euro Swiss on Monday. Euro Pound in a sell here, going nowhere fast. Just went against me. Still, the trend's down. Nice double top there, or resistance level. And going nowhere fast. Stop still up here somewhere. MACD Platinum still above the 0 level. Geez, I sound like a 12-year-old boy. My voice sounds like it's broken. All right, Euro USD in a couple of trades. Still in this sell from back here on the 14th of Feb. Seems to be a common date. That nice little double top up there. Broke the lows. Went down nicely. Took a buy in here. That's the 10th of March. Went against me, went back up to my entry level, was now slowly heading down again. Going nowhere fast. There's a grey vertical line here as we've got a red dot on the MACD Platinum above the 0 level. Just gives me a heads up. It's a warning signal. So going nowhere. Sell's looking good. Can't lose on that. The buy, not a huge loss at the moment, but if we've got to say a new red dot on the QMP filter, then I'll just close the buy for a loss. And look at possibly taking a sell. Be close. Pound CAD, highlighted in orange. Something happened here. Yeah, got stopped out again. So we're taking 2 losses. So the original buy was on Wednesday here, the 9th of March, the open of the next candle, sorry. So, yeah. 9th of March, took a buy there. It was stopped out. The buy signal's still valid. There's a green dot. There's been no red dot. So I've drawn this trend line across the highs here. Broke the trend line, took a second buy there. That's what you can read the notes there. Stopped down below the low there, and it's been stopped out, so taken another loss there. So that's just a bummer. So and we still haven't got a red dot yet. And the MACD Platinum's still below the 0 level. So we're going to have a third crack at this probably. But we've had 2 from 2 losses, not being kind to me. That's the pound CAD. Pound yen, much better. Buy 15th of March, and as if you've been on any of these yen pairs, they've gone to the moon, and it's broke the previous highs here and powered right up through. Stops here now. We could probably move up a little bit. No rush at the moment. Looking good though. I'm thinking they might start to roll over soon though, some of these pairs. New Zealand CAD, highlighted in orange for a reason. Let's have a look. What are we doing here? All right, a couple of things. Oh, nearly lost my laptop. That would be, oh, geez, I'm a shocker. I told you the tequila. All right, what do we got here? We've got a new sell signal on Monday. Now, we've got this resistance level here, which I took a sell on the 14th of March. So let's go back. We're on a buy from the 4th of Feb. So we're in a buy here. Can't lose on the buy. There it is there. There's a stop there. So that's sweet. 3rd of March, we took a sell in here. That's this in here. Got stopped out. We took a loss there. So on the 14th of March, we took a sell. Still in that trade. Prices come up back to the same level. Went my favour initially, but then come up, gone back down again. Didn't go near my stop. Now we've got another sell signal. Now we're right on our entry of our previous one. You got options here. The MACD is just above the 0 level, but I like this now. It's like a triple top, good resistance level. Now I'm going to take a sell here. I'm going to take another one. I know you don't have to, and it's probably something like the other pair we look at, Euro Swiss. There's no real need to take another trade, but I'm going to because I like this setup. And one of the other reasons I like it, the initial sell trade that did get stopped down on was set up with hidden bearish divergence. Now, I've got this thing about bearish divergence, a hidden divergence, as you know. It normally works out, and with the MACD Platinum still above the 0 level, I'm thinking there's still a bit more downside there. So I'm going to take that sell, and I'm going to put my stop in the same place as the previous sell. So that's on Monday, new sell on the New Zealand CAD. What else we got here? None of the NZ pairs are doing me any favours. Let's go to gold. Trade 8th of Feb, we had a buy, which is here. And that's still going strong. The stop's here. Probably move the stop up a little bit. We'll just move that stop up and that buy a little bit. Bring it up here. Yeah, not much, I know. And we took a sell on the 11th of March. High risk trade. I've already told you to close 18th of March. So when we're going back there. So that was a few days ago. Yeah, when it was in this area here. Had this little, came down close to MAs and bounced up. In here, advised to close half and drag my stop right down above. Now these are big numbers here. That's the $2,000 level, that green line, and this is the 1800 level. So that's why they're marked on the charts. Big number. It's heading towards 2000 again. Potentially looking for a new buy signal here, which I would take. It's a good setup, as you can see by the potential hidden bullish divergence there. As I said, I love my hidden divergence, and if this gives a buy signal, that'll be a great buy signal, in my opinion, as long as it breaks through the 2000 level. So we're in a buy here, and we're in a sell. We can't lose on the sell. The stop's nice and tight now. Even though we'll lose on the second half, we won't lose on the overall because the first half was closed in here somewhere. So gold, that's good. Silver, not so good. Stopped out on this candle there when it spiked up. So we're in a sell. It was a high risk trade. You can see my notes there. Just be careful with the risk in that, etc. It was against the trend. It looks like trend's turning down. And I already called it in the Facebook group. The initial stop was up here somewhere. I dragged it all the way down here. Just could make the loss a lot smaller. And as it turned out, it's probably in hindsight a good idea. Now it does correlate strong with with gold, so just be careful if you're trading silver and gold together. Again, we've got a warning signal there because we've got a green dot on the MACD platinum below the 0 level. That's it. Now, the next thread, just for more out of curiosity, for me, I just like to follow those markets. So this is US dollar. Just want to see how the system works. There's the buys and sells all marked with the blue and red lines. US 500, just the overall stock market. The US, it's actually looking pretty good here. It's going a bit of a tear. Last signal was a buy in here. Got this little support level. Went up nicely. Now I've just drawn these trend lines in. Potential divergence forming there. That's all. But looking okay. And the bottom one you probably can't see is Bitcoin. I'll just bring it up. And the big numbers there are 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, etc. So it's been sideways for a while, last few months. And now starting to, should draw this across here, see if it breaks this previous highs here. See how we go. I'm getting into the crypto. I'm starting to learn a bit about it, get some money in a few platforms. Interesting. It's a thing of the future. Now, whether it's going to be in Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything like that, who knows? But definitely some sort of digital currency is going to be around. All right, that's it for the charts, guys. That's a pretty quick one. There's just a couple of new trades on Monday and a couple of bit of trade management there. I'll tidy up all the charts and get ready for Monday. Like I said, next week I'm heading to Cambodia if they let me in. So my next video will be from Phnom Penh, the capital in Cambodia. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe wherever you are. And like I said, if you do like the videos, hit the like or subscribe button. And also join any of those, the JAGfx social media groups, so you can get all the updates every day, etc. That's the easy way to do it. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the weekend. Cheers.